it is set for 1 fall. Introducing first.
Here we go, it's main event time.
Now this journey has been so long in the making.
Exactly, this is her time.
A really, really important match right now. This is a historic event.
This is, you are absolutely on the money, Leanne.
The following contest is for the Pro Wrestling EVE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. The Ace of EVE, she is fearless, Charlie Morgan.
She is the Ace of Eve, she is fearless.
And the champion, the Main Event Empress, Sammii Jayne.
Just hear that crowd reaction right now. And again, completely unfazed by it. Boos don't matter, she knows that she's on her way to being one of the greatest Pro Wrestling EVE champions.
No, absolutely, boos don't matter to her. This is incredible what we're seeing right now. There is so much raw emotion right now in the lead up. This has been going on since November between these two. We finally get a one-on-one singles match between the two. And you hear the crowd singing, she's the Ace of Eve.
Now we talked about before, she's waited a long time for this.
Yeah.
So that fate, look at this stare down.
Paintbrush, that's getting in her head. Whoa!
Oh! I did not see that coming.
You're not going to see any tie-ups here. You're not going to see any wrist locks tonight. You are going to see a fight.
Wow!
She just jumps on her. She just dives on her.
And this is a full-on fight. Coming up the stairs
Oh gosh,
now,
they're coming up
back
towards us.
the stage.
Hey, I don't want them anywhere near us.
I'm just going to kind of shift this way.
Yeah, no, well, you're going to stay in front of me. You're going to protect me. Oh my gosh!
Now that we mentioned before that the stage is solid. She has just landed fully on her back onto a solid surface.
Oh, yeah, no, there's no giving that. That is just pure solid words. What? Sammii Jayne.
Now they're rolling, oh my goodness.
That is incredible.
The ref is trying to urge them, please go back to the ring. Now Charlie's back in the ring, but for how long? And she...
Oh
what?
my gosh, flying forearm. There's a smile on her face from hitting her with that flying forearm. There is a, wow, the referee having to check on both.
Well, Charlie looks absolutely fine right now and takes Sammii straight back into that ring.
Wait a minute. And Sammii Jayne, oh! And Charlie Morgan tries to then grab hold of her. Charlie Morgan trying to just keep a hold of Sammii Jayne. Sammii Jayne almost showing anything you can do, I can do better, which goes along with the confidence and the egocentricity, and dare I say it, the audacity of Sammii Jayne. Oh, she's going after that collarbone, which was, of course, broken last year in a match with Casey Owens. In fact, the match that led to her qualifying match, gave her the win in a qualifying match and led to her going on to the She Won in November.
And again, I mean, this is the unfortunate thing. Sammii Jayne is fully aware of Charlie Morgan's weaknesses.
Absolutely. Sammii Jayne is fully aware, as are we all. It was no secret. And Sammii Jayne is targeting around that collarbone area. She went for the back there to try and keep her down. Sammii Jayne also has suffered a broken collarbone in the past several years ago. So if anyone's got experience on knowing the weaknesses and what they feel like and what you really don't want to happen to them, it's Sammii Jayne.
Now, oh my God, so Charlie Morgan is lying on the floor.
Wait a minute, we got a table.
And Sammii Jayne is using this time. I don't think Charlie Morgan even knows what's going on at the moment.
No, I don't think Charlie Morgan knows what's going on at the moment.
What is she?
Oh, she's trying to get that table set up there. And Charlie Morgan is dazed and confused. I think she also bashed heads in that initial suicide dive along with that forearm there. So you wonder how much she's rocked. Charlie Morgan. Do you know what? Sammii Jayne put Charlie Morgan through a table, jumping her at the beginning of their She-Won finale match. Wait a minute.
What?
No, she's holding on. She's going for that. She's trying to go for that dragon suplex through the table. We've seen her do it on the apron so many times. Charlie.
Whoa, that was
super
close.
Kick right down to the midsection, drops her. But look, Sammii tried to grab hold of the foot of Charlie Morgan there.
Now, while Sammii didn't land on that table, she still landed on the ring apron.
Oh, yeah,
that's a really tough surface.
Yeah, no, absolutely it is. And then she goes down to the floor. And wait a minute.
What is happening?
Oh, she's broken that barrier. And they're going to brawl out.
Oh, my goodness. Face first into the wall. And it's that pent-up emotion.
Well,
Charlie Morgan has been bullied and attacked by Sammii Jayne for many, many months now. Oh.
Wait a minute, there's that ladder that was left over from that ladder match earlier. Someone needs to move that out of the way.
Hopefully one of the security guards will do that as soon as they can, but...
Oh my gosh, like, we can't see it's absolute pandemonium and crazy here. What's happening? Oh yeah, it's Sammii Jayne. What's Sammii up?
What?
She's climbing.
Is she on the ladder?
Sammii Jayne's climbing that ladder. Wait a minute. Charlie Morgan's got her.
What?
Oh! She powerbombs her into a sea of humanity.
I don't even know. I'm going to. All I can see at the moment is a sea of security guards. I can now see Charlie again back climbing that ladder. What is she doing? She's on the balcony. No, she's just what? Charlie Morgan has just. I don't even know how to react to this. There are bodies all over the floor. I mean, Charlie Morgan could have even injured herself doing this. We heard she has only just come back from a collarbone injury. Taking a serious risk like that just shows the determination. She's on her feet. Now that has to have taken a lot out of Sammii Jayne. So a body landing on you from such a great height, at such great speed. And again, I've lost sight of them. But what you saw,
I can't believe
landing
that.
on a sea of bodies.
I had to race down there to see if I could stop that from happening. I couldn't. There's no stopping Charlie Morgan. She is determined and she is fearless, as you saw with that somersault plancha off that top to the floor. She wiped out her entire security. She wiped out Sammii. Sammii did everything she could there to use what she had to her advantage. These two are just jumping on one another. There's just pure hatred. They are doing whatever it takes.
Now, talking about whatever it takes, you mentioned that Sammii Jayne could be one of the greatest Pro Wrestling EVE champions. Would she have climbed onto that balcony?
I think Sammii Jayne is prepared to do whatever it takes, but I don't think anyone is as fearless as Charlie Morgan. But that doesn't mean you don't have to be fearless in the way that Charlie Morgan is to be a professional wrestling champion in Pro Wrestling EVE. And we've seen that from Sammii Jayne. But my God, if you can be, it's a hell of a thing that comes to your side. And Charlie Morgan has got the advantage after this. And sends her in, going for it again.
Oh!
Another one of those European uppercuts. Charlie Morgan is going to be feeling this right now.
Again, Dan, she's waiting for this.
Charlie Morgan, the momentum is all in her side. Whoa!
Ooh.
She gets caught up. Oh my God, a throat kick. Oh, running knee.
Again, we go back to she would do anything to keep her championship, including attacking her in the corner.
No, the glazed expression on the face of Charlie Morgan tells the story of that. She hooks the leg. Charlie shoots that left shoulder up.
Oh, and some clubbing blows there to the back. Sammii Jayne infuriated by these chants, but she still has that smirk on her face.
Yeah, absolutely. How are they still going after what we saw earlier? That shows you everything they're going for. Shows you everything they're putting into this.
Ooh.
Sammii Jayne of United is going for a grounded attack more now, using the weight with that double knees to the midsection there. She wants to, knock the wind out of Charlie Morgan. You knock the wind out of Charlie Morgan, she can't run, she can't climb. When this is her finish, she's going for that driver.
Charlie.
That mid. Charlie Morgan now going for that implant DDT. No, gets countered. Oh, and that collarbone goes straight into that submission. She's going to try and separate that. Oh, she's going to
see using her knee there as well.
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Look at the bend in that.
No!
Oh. Charlie tried to move her arm. Sammii caught it before she could. Sammii going straight back to it.
She's using the rope there as well now. See the torque on that arm. Sammii knows what she needs to do. She's weakening Charlie, going for that collarbone, going for that arm.
Yeah, indeed she is. And Sammii Jayne now just paintbrushing her. More mind games. Charlie fights back. Oh my God, what a move. She rolls through. Charlie tried to fight Sammii Jayne off, pushing her into the ropes, and Sammii Jayne used the momentum to her favor and rolls into that armbar. And again, look at the position. Smart wrestling from Sammii Jayne.
And see how she's bridging up as well to give her that extra pressure, to get that extra strength. Charlie trying desperately to reach that bottom rope.
She can't, can she do it? She's trying, she got it.
You can see there Charlie's face. She is, well, you can see she must be exhausted. She's just jumped off a balcony. She's,
right in the mush. Feet to the face.
Now
oh my gosh, Sammii, the tide has turned once again, and it was once again the fearless high-flying moves of Charlie Morgan. Springboard crossbody. This time gets a 2 count, but it's every time that Charlie Morgan starts running and using those ropes and using higher ground to her advantage, she is in control. There's that speed. Back, oh my word! That was not just a back crack, that was on the back of the neck. Sammii Jayne, I don't know if she needs a chiropractor anymore, or she's going to need the best chiropractor in the world after that, because her neck just got cracked like nobody else could ever do it.
Well, we just saw her face before she rolled over, contorted in agony. Now, you did say before, it doesn't matter what you think about Sammii Jayne.
She is,
she's making sure that she's holding on for dear life
Oh, she gets
for this
caught.
championship.
Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh, she's putting her over for that finish move of hers.
Oh!
That's it. She's been over that move before.
Not today. And you can tell the crowd, they understood the significance of that move. They too knew that she'd defeated with that move before. Sammii catches Charlie's leg and...
Oh my God, she folds her up. She folds her up. Wait a minute. Oh, right on top of her head.
She flips her straight
look at the expression on Sammii Jayne's face. She catches her. Oh my God. Snaps that dragon suplex. More force on the shoulder and that collarbone. Oh, catches that. Oh. I don't know how much. They're both tired. They're both weakened. They're doing everything they can just to throw something at one another and lifting one another up and dropping them as hard as they possibly can.
The damage.
1,000 people in this building right now for Europe's largest ever women's wrestling event. Oh, super kick right to the jaw. Charlie Morgan measuring right now. One more.
Oh!
Once again on the mouth.
And we all heard that. Ooh.
Oh!
Wow!
Oh my word! Sammii Jayne takes 3 super kicks right to the mush and fires back with that enziguri. You want to know whether or not you like Sammii Jayne or not, whether or not you agree with her tactics or not. You want to know what's led to her really keeping that championship. It is this right here. It is the fact that no matter what you think about her as a person, my word, she is good.
The ref has counted. They are both out on the canvas at the moment.
Yeah.
They need to get up.
Yeah, they need to. You're right, Leanne. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm so excited and I'm so nervous at the same time that this could end up on a double knockout. And I don't want to see this. I don't think anyone here wants to see this. You see so many people, from outside, from the crew, the stage techs, the venue staff, everyone's standing watching this incredible match right here. No one wants to see it end that way.
Charlie Morgan back up first.
Oh, she gets caught.
No,
Shadow facts.
That is the risk of using the ropes for these fast maneuvers.
Well, you know what? That was the speed of Sammii Jayne right there as well, because Sammii is so versatile. You saw she used the whiplash effect of the bounce off the ropes, coupled with her own speed to launch Charlie Morgan. Wait a minute. Oh!
What?
Oh my God!
Talking about speed, how fast did that happen?
Oh my word!
Sammii Jayne went through the table!
On the outside, I forgot it was even there, and I think Sammii Jayne had as well, but she remembers it like no one else in this building right now. And she holds on to that knee, and that has got to feel good to Charlie Morgan, who last time there was a table involved, she was the victim of Sammii Jayne putting her through that table.
Sammii Jayne now underneath the apron there, you can see.
She's, sorry, carry on.
Well, I was going to say she was trying to take a breather. I don't think she realised how close Charlie Morgan was to her.
No, and now Sammii Jayne going for that implant DDT. She hits it. That's it. 1, 2. No!
She was so close to that Pro Wrestling EVE Championship.
That's the move that led to her winning the She Won against Sammii Jayne. This time, Sammii Jayne kicks out, and Sammii once again going to that knee. I think she took a hell of a landing on that knee on the outside. So imagine that through the table, and then landing and potentially putting your knee out.
What? She is on the top rope. She's... Oh, no!
Oh my God, she snuck her. She got her into that armbar. All of the work onto that. She's got her in that armbar. That cross arm breaker. She's going to hyperextend it. She's going to break the arm.
Is Charlie going to tap? What?
Is Sammii
Sammii Jayne gonna retain her queendom? Is she gonna retain her crown? Is she gonna remain the Pro Wrestling Eve champion as she transitions into the Fujiwara? One submission after another. Sammii Jayne is gonna cement herself as the greatest Pro Wrestling Eve champion of all time if she can tap Charlie Morgan out. This crowd are behind Charlie Morgan like no one else, but is it enough, Leanne?
Look at that. She's reaching out again. She's reaching out, but Sammii Jayne is on this so
She
tight.
counters it. Oh my word! Oh my gosh, I think this might be it. You can't just keep doing this. The Queen of Cat. One, two. Oh!
Dan, they're taking a breather. I think we all need a breather after that.
Yeah.
Now again, Sammii Jayne on Charlie Morgan.
Oh! Northern Lights bomb, that's it!
No!
What's it gonna take, Leanne? I feel like we've seen every single move there is in the wrestling dictionary.
We've just seen the frustration, just how palpable it is on Sammii Jayne's face. Yes, Sammii Jayne has no intention at all of losing this championship, but Charlie Morgan has no intention of leaving this match without that title.
The frustration of Sammii Jayne there, she just races just to kick Charlie Morgan down, just repeatedly boot her down as if to say, stay down, stay down. What have I got to do to keep you down?
Well, she's just got a ladder out from the bottom of the ring.
Well, I suppose that's what she figured. She went, what have I got to do to keep you down? And then she saw that ladder, that same ladder I think that was used by Charlie Morgan to climb to that balcony, that same ladder that Sammii Jayne tried to use earlier. Whatever it was that Sammii Jayne had in her mind for earlier, I think she's going to do her best to execute it right now.
Now, this is just absolutely frightening to watch. We saw her get a table out earlier. That table backfired on Sammii Jayne. She's now got a ladder out.
Wait a minute, now they're both climbing up that ladder. Oh, Sammii Jayne's face goes straight into it and she slaps her. They're striking on the top of that ladder. Everyone's so dangerous. We've had injuries before. Once again into that ladder. And again into that ladder. Oh!
She's driving her head straight into the steel of that ladder.
Oh, what's going on? She's fighting.
What? Oh my gosh!
On top of her head, that implant DDT. Yeah!
Oh my God!
She's done it!
Charlie Morgan is the new Pro Wrestling Eve champion.
Get what you deserve, because if you did not, right now you can. Charlie Morgan, the fearless as ever, the can to become the Pro Wrestling Eve champion.
And just look at everybody coming from the locker room backstage now to celebrate with Charlie Morgan, because they've seen her journey. They've been there through with her. They know how hard she has worked, how much she has sacrificed. She deserves this title, and they're out here to show her this and just to tell her the most historic event in women's wrestling here in Europe, biggest ever all-female wrestling event, WrestleQueendom, and it is here that Charlie Morgan becomes Pro Wrestling Eve champion.
And do you see this? Look at that. This is real.
The emotion here on our new Pro Wrestling Eve champion's face. That is what you get when you work hard. That is what you get when you sacrifice.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here at WrestleQueendom and sitting atop of the throne. Oh, hail the new